Now keep watching this video, because today I'm going to reveal the secret, some secret that's going to change your entire trading career, and it's about the Fibonacci retracement tool. And let me quickly, in fact, I'm not going to waste much time, but let me quickly tell you the default Fibonacci significant levels. Okay, I'm going to give you those levels, but then I'm going to give you the CN great cancels levels, and I will reveal a lot of secrets that will help you to trade profitably. This December and the remaining parts of the year, and your entire trading career is going to change if you stick to the instructions. Please listen to whatever I say. Do not skip any part of this video, as it's going to change your life tremendously. Now, the default Fibonacci significant levels, let me just give you those levels. Of course, I'm going to give you the setting. They are the 0.00% level, then 0.230 or 23.6% level, 0.382 or 38.2% level, 0.5 or 50% level, 0.618 or 61.8 level, which is known as the blue ribbon level or gold ratio level, and then we have the 0.764 or 76.4% level, and of course we have the 1 or 100% level. All these are expressed in 100, but all these are expressed in percentage, but I am going to give you, like I said earlier, additional levels that I have tested and has proven effective and of course profitable. Don't forget that the default levels are still very, very significant and profitable when you trade them. Okay, you can actually trade with those levels. All I'm going to do, okay, is to tell you some secrets on how you can trade with this powerful tool, and then give you the CN great cancels additional levels. But before we do that, I'd like you to take just a few seconds to subscribe to this channel. Okay, please kindly do so if you are new on this channel and you've not done so. Okay, now my analytics is actually telling me that good percentage of you that view contents on this channel, right, non-subscribers to the channel. That's very bad. Okay, that's very, very bad. It's very bad of you. You can't be getting values from this channel and then you make your cool money and just walk away like that. That's unfair. That's unfair. Kindly hit that subscribe button down below if you are a new subscriber, and turn on the notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you'll be notified and you get to watch it. And if you are my old subscriber, you guys are wonderful. I'd like you to hit that like button, give this video a thumbs up, and get ready to share this video with other traders outside there. We want to make money from boom and crash. Okay, we want to make money from Forex generally. Okay, now back to business. I hope you can see the trades that are running already on these accounts. Okay, trades running already on the account, and you can see that. Okay, now Fibonacci retracement, take note of everything I'm going to say now before I give you the settings and then show you how you can trade with this powerful tool. Fibonacci retracement is used to trade retracement. Of course, you know that already. Now, retracements are short-term price corrections, okay, during an overall larger impulsive movement of the price of a commodity, either upwards or downwards. And in this case now, we are looking at boom and crash, and we are on boom market right now. Now keep in mind that such price corrections, okay, we said is a correction of price, okay, that is done or that happens when markets or when the commodity you are trading on has made a very large overall impulsive move. And I'm saying that you should keep in mind that such price corrections as seen in retracements are temporary price reversals, and if it is tradable and valid, it does not indicate a change in the overall direction of the larger impulsive move. Now I'm going to demonstrate all that. I'm going to show you all that on the chart. Okay, now this means that after the short-term corrections, the price of course, will still continue in its overall direction. That's what you are seeing here now. I'm going to show you all that. But then just know that this secret, just know this secret, okay, that there is an impulsive large movement of price. If it's in an upward movement, price will always retrace. Now, this is what I mean. If a price makes a very large impulsive movement, if it's an upward movement, price will always pull back, okay, to a certain percentage of that impulsive move. And if it's on a downtrend and price has made a large impulsive move or bearish move downwards, price will always rally up to a certain percentage of that bearish move before it will now continue in its original bearish movement. Okay, now get this. Trading retracements, especially using the Fibonacci tool, offers you, of course, the opportunity of making huge profits from the market by giving you opportunity to enter trades in the original direction or price at a better price. That's what we are doing right here now. When I bring in the Fibonacci tool, this is a trade I took long ago. I took this trade long ago, and there is an account that the trade is still running because I took the Fibonacci analysis from a higher time frame, I think 4 hours time frame or so, and it's still running. But this, I'm using this for this tutorial now so that you get to really understand what I'm talking about. Okay, now, so to do that, to trade the retracement as you receive signal from the Fibonacci tool, you simply buy pullbacks. According to what I just explained now, you buy pullbacks in an uptrend, and then you sell rallies in a downtrend. But then being able to train your eyes to spot what the market is doing at every point in time is the main thing here. And I don't fail to always emphasize this. I emphasize this on my videos every moment and time. Okay, now this is, of course, like I always say, will help you to take advantage of what the market is doing, because when you're able to spot what the market is doing, you take advantage of it and make your money. Okay, now one thing before I give you the settings and then show you some other things you need to know. Okay, some other things you need to know. So now there are secrets, and of course you don't also have to trade the Fibonacci retracement in isolation. Okay, you can combine a few other things as I'm going to show you, such as trend line, confirmation from other angles, the what is it called, zero sum level, like that is the psychological levels, support and resistance, and the rest. Okay, you can combine a whole lot of things. You don't trade it in isolation. Also, you have to always be careful whenever price moves beyond the 50 levels, okay, of the Fibonacci, as I'm going to show you, as that may be a potential long-term price reversal and change of price direction. Okay, now you have to be sure that the retracement you're trading is a temporary reversal. That does not mean that the tradable Fibonacci retracements cannot exceed 50% levels. Of course, that's why we have the blue ribbon levels, and in fact the premium zones, where you also have the CN gray cancels level. Those levels are the most profitable if it goes well. Remember, I said if it goes well, but then you just have to be sure of it that it is a temporary price reversal. Now let me quickly give you the setting. Let's go, click here, and then you click on this place. Okay, then you pick. Now if you go to your objects, okay, and you want to pick your Fibonacci, you might not really have it here. You might not really have it here. So what you are going to do is you click on this plus sign. You click on this. Now this is the Fibonacci. When you click on it, okay, let's just do that. You are going to see something like this. Then you scroll down. This is where you have your tools. Then you have Fibonacci. Look at Fibonacci. Look at it here. Then you have retracement. You have time zone and the rest. So we are picking this. So you click on it and then it will come here. Now you can't change the setting from that place that I just showed you. You can't change the setting. You just have to bring it down to the chart. Already I have my settings. I have my settings there. But then you can't change the setting from there. So when you bring it to the chart this way, I'm using phone. Now for those of you using system, it's still the same principle. For those of you using computers, laptops, and all of that, it's still the same principle. Now I have my settings already, okay? Although this is not the ideal, I'm gonna give you the real setting right away. Now you long press and then you see something like this, the pencil sign, okay? That's why you're going to click. When you long press, you click on it, then it will bring you to this place. Take a look at this place. Take a look at this place, okay? Now you click on it, you will see set default, set to default, set to default. So you are going to click on the set to default. You are going to click on this place, then look at it, it will appear this way. Now this is the default setting. This is the default setting of the Fibonacci levels, okay? This is the default setting of the Fibonacci levels. But then let me give you my settings right away. Now take note of these places. These ones is called the Fibonacci extension, in case you want to extend your profit or take profit levels, okay? You want to extend it, right? So what we're going to do now is we're going to delete the ones that we don't need. So let's delete these ones. You are going to click on the delete sign. Then we are still going to retain some of the default settings, okay? Default levels. Now you are going to click on this, click on this, click on this. We don't actually need the extension now. You can use discretion to take your profits. Of course, I'm going to give you that. But of course, you know the normal risk to reward ratio, of course, should be around, the best should be around at least 1:2, okay? But 1:2, 1:3, 1:4 is the best ratio. What's come to worst, 1:1, okay? 1:1. What's come to worst scenario, okay? That is talking about your stop loss to your take profit ratio between your entries, okay? That's just it. So we're going to delete this and we're left with this. Now we are going to add the CN grade cancels levels, the CN grade cancels levels, okay, by clicking on the plus, and then we'll have another partition giving it all to us. Then we click again to have that, and we are going to add the levels right away. Now here, don't forget that, okay, let me show you something. This is in percentage. This is in percentage, okay? Okay, and this are in points. Now you fill this, and also you fill this, and also fill this. Now it is the multiplication of these by 100 that gives you this, okay? Now there are many other things I was supposed to reveal about how these ratios were gotten, the calculation of it, but I discovered that most of you did not watch, or you don't like watching it. So I feel I should just give you the settings and then how to trade with the Fibonacci. The rest will remain with my students in my mentorship class, okay? How to do the calculation, that is if they are interested in it. All right, let's just go ahead to add the different levels. That's, of course, is an addition. Don't forget that I said this is still highly profitable. That is what we are trading. In fact, in most cases, we trade with these, the retracements. That's to tell you that the standard, the default, is still very, very valid. All you need to do is to know the secret behind it. Now, the additional levels I'm going to give you has worked for me. That's why I decided to add it. But the main thing is that even with this, you are trading profitably if you know the secret, as I'm going to reveal to you. Of course, I've said some of the secrets already. Now, let's add it. Yeah, here we have what? 0.0, you delete this, 0.748748. Okay, now when you multiply that by 100, you are going to get what? 74.8. Now the second one, sorry about that. What do you have at the second place? We have 0.784. When you multiply that by 100, you are going to get 78.4%. Then what do you do again? That's all we need. That's all we need. Now you can decide to increase the font size, or you allow it to be so. You can choose any color for the Fibonacci, but then you go back and you click done. Please leave this place. Don't feel anything here. Don't feel the ray right, ray left. Just let it be so. And then make sure that the time frame here is all. Look at it, all. Okay, don't limit it to a particular time frame. Okay, so you click done. And what do we have here right now? Okay, I actually gave this signal to my student, this place, because there is a signal there, as I'm going to show you. Okay, I'm going to show you right away. Now, these are the steps on what you do. Listen very carefully. You want to make sure, number one, you want to make sure that there is an impulsive move, and then that price is trying to reverse to create two swing points. Talking about high point and low point. Now we're going to start with this. Let's start with this. And this is our Fibonacci 2. You can actually use any zoom level, but it's better you use a medium zoom level. Of course, you know my medium zoom level, the zoom level 3. Now you want to be sure. Okay, using this zoom level, let's say this is okay. Let's go landscape right now, and let's see something. Let's go landscape. Okay, let's go landscape. Now we want to take a look at this place. Before we go to a larger picture. Okay, I want to take a look at this place. All right, now let's consider this to be impulsive move, large impulsive move. Let's consider this to be large impulsive move. Okay, and then let's say we came to meet the market here, or let's talk about the current one where I placed a trade now. This trade here now is as a result of the other larger impulsive move from here, which I'm going to give you how I took the trade. Now let's take this to be the impulsive move, bearish move we're talking about, and let's say we came to, even if we are considering this place, but then let's consider this. Okay, let's consider this first. Assuming we came to meet the market, made this bearish move. Remember, this is landscape mode. This market is actually a very big market. This is 1 hour time frame. Now what do? You want to identify, identify that the market has made a very strong impulsive move, and that is trying to create two highs. I mean two swing points. Okay, the high and the low. Now, this was a bullish move, and then the market reversed, changed direction, and created a new low. This is a low now. and it has broken this. Now you met the market, for instance, here, and you saw the market trying to make a bullish move, okay, and having done that, it has created a low point. Why this place has become a high point? I don't know if you understand. This has become high and this has become low. Assuming you met the market around this candlestick, so you want to pick your Fibonacci, and then you place it from the top for boom or for selling cycle. For boom or selling cycle, okay, the 100% level should be at the high point, while the 0% level should be on the low point. Now, and if you are placing it on the wick of the candle, make sure that the low point is also on the wick of the candle. And if you are placing it on the body of the candle, make sure that the low point is also on the body of the candle. Now look at this. Yes, we are doing body to body now. Look at it. Okay, look at it. Now let's go portrait. Okay, now let's say this is happening here right now. Have you seen it? This is body to body. This is the high point, the 100 is there, this is the low point. Now don't look at this place now, assuming we came to meet the market here. Yes, now what can you see? Now for a fast moving trend, the retracement may not always get above or beyond the 50% level. It may not get to the premium level or the levels beyond the 50%. At least up to this point, this CN Gray cancel level is your premium level, okay, that gives you high profitability. If retracement gets to that level, of course you want to sell at a premium level and then buy at a discount level, okay. Now, but for a fast moving trend, a strong bearish trend, talking about selling cycle now or bearish cycle, bearish movement, the retracement may not always get to the premium level, and that's exactly what played out here. Now you discover that there was a bearish impulsive move to this point, and then the market tried to retrace by giving us a low point, making a little reversal, okay, and then at this point where you placed your Fibonacci, you are supposed to start observing as the market is spiking, okay, from this zero level. Now your next point of focus should be the 23.6. If you notice that the market is on a very strong bearish move, perhaps from a higher time frame, and is making a retracement, but this is not a good level to look at. Now the best level to look at on a very fast and strong bearish move is the 38.2. now discover what happened when it got there. Now just look at what happened. Now the market got to that level, it made a bearish move, tried to go up again, made a bearish move, tried to go up, and giving us many numerous rejection candles, and eventually boom, the market went down. Now how do you enter your trade? You enter, in fact, these numerous rejection candles and then the fractals being introduced on them, I don't know if you know the importance of my fractals, but the fractals being introduced on them is a strong indication of price rejection. So you want to be sure that there is an increase in selling pressure and volume that is shown by these bearish candlesticks moving. Now you would have placed your trade somewhere around here. Now even if you had placed it at this first move, your stop loss is supposed to be somewhere here, and of course your first take profit is when it gets to the 0 and then beyond. But then you can always trail your trade by putting stop loss. Now if you had placed your first TP here, that would have been around 1:1.5 ratio. Now here would have been around 1.2 ratio. You would have taken your profit even before this retracement again. But this retracement, because we know that, of course I know the market is on a very strong bearish move, you would have re-entered and then you're gone. Because when it got to this point again, even after this second move, it got to the 38.2 level again, and then you see how it's reversing. That's why I decided to place the trade again, even after this one that is here. Okay, you see how it's going. This is 1 hour time frame, and the trade has been there for 1 hour, 2 hours now, and my students, they are on it already. Okay, so that's just it. Now a quick recap. I said you haven't spotted an impulsive move, and then the price trying to reverse to create two swing points. That is talking about the swing high and the swing low. Now of course, from the bearish move, a swing high is already created. Okay, you are looking at the price coming to create a swing low to make a kind of a retracement or reversal. All right, and it is at that point that you're going to pick your Fibonacci, and then you place it. For a selling cycle or boom market, the 100 should be at the high point, while the 0 should be at the low point. Okay, then you drag, when you place it, you drag it from the 100 to the low point to get the 0 to the low point. Okay, now then you observe the price movement and take your sell trade at the confirmation of the end of the retracement at any of the significant level, especially from 38.2 and above. Okay, that's what we have here now. You see how it went. This would have been several hours into the trade. Okay, that's just it. Okay, now you want to be sure that there is an increase in selling pressure, volume and momentum before you execute your trade. And of course, in boom or selling cycle, all the significant areas or levels above the 50%, like I said earlier, are your premium zones with high profitability whenever the retracement gets to those levels, and there's a confirmed return to the original bearishness. However, take note of this now. However, in a very strong and fast moving bearish trend, the retracement may not always get to the premium zone, which is why we took this trade now. We took this trade because this retracement did not get to the premium zone. These are the premium zones. Okay, any zone from here, and this is my most profitable zone, because any trade or any reversal that has exceeded this point is a change of direction already. Okay, it's a change of direction already. But then this is my most profitable, and this is called the gold ribbon. This 61.8 is the gold ribbon or premium or golden ratio level. So whenever the market gets here and there is a confirmed return to the bearishness, is always great. And this trade here, this analysis here, is what happened, because the market actually got to the 68, to the CN grade cancel level, which is the 78.4 and 74.8 level. This is CN grade cancel. Look at what happened since then. There's a trade that is still running on another account, but look at what happened from that moment. In fact, we are still on that move till now. Look at this place from here. Look at it's still down. Okay, that's what the premium level does whenever the retracement gets to that level. Of course, you still have my Fibonacci there. Okay, but that's just it. Okay, now whatever I've said here, on boom, the reverse is the case for crash market or buying cycle, with the exception that in buying cycle or crash, all the areas below, of course the reverse will be the case, like I said earlier. For crash market, when you spot two swing points, not swing highs, okay, you want to pick your Fibonacci level, and then your 100, the 100 should be at the low point The 100 should be at the low point. That is the reverse of what I just said now. The 100 should be at the low point. Yes, the 100 should be at the low point, while the 0 will be at the high point. That is if it is crash. Now, let me even demonstrate it on crash. Yeah, let's demonstrate it on crash. Okay, let's do it this way. I'm gonna delete this and then okay. Now, okay, it's like this is gonna be a very good market. Let's pick it and let's place it. There was a very strong bullish move. Now look at it here. We are doing week to week now. Week to week. Look at it here. We are doing week to week. Week to week. Now, what are you seeing? We are already at the CN Great Council's discount zone. Remember that any zone below for crash or for buying cycle, any zone below the 50% level, that is to this point, is the discount level, and you want to buy at discount level. Now look at what is playing out here already. This is going to be a huge buy on crash market. It's going to be a huge buy on crash market. So for crash, the reverse of what I said on boom is the case. You see what we just did now? You see why my level is so significant. Now I'm going to place a trade right away on this. Thank God it's timely. It's timely. But then remember I said that you don't trade the Fibonacci in isolation. Now it has not given us an increase in buying pressure and buying volume, hence it might still spike, and that's why I'm going to do further analysis. Remember I said you don't trade the Fibonacci in isolation, so I'm going to do further analysis here right now to see what we'll be able to do. Now you can bring in your trend lines. Let's make further analysis here. Now look at what is happening. I beg your pardon. Look at what is happening here. Now what is happening here right now? Okay, look at what is happening here. We can go landscape to do this, but I don't want to do that right now. Now, is this place a verified resistance? A support level? Yeah, let's check. Now let's go landscape. And see what is happening. Okay. Yes, it is to a large extent. Now, let me pick this. Sorry about that. Okay, let's see what happens here now. But then we want to be sure there is an increase in buying pressure and volume before we place our trade. Now, if of course my student will understand what this move means. Okay, now you see it's still spiking, so we're not going to place any trade until we see an increase. That's a support zone already. Until you see an increase in buying pressure and volume, and that is when a bullish candle will be closed above this place, just above this place, and if the spiking exceeds this place, remember, whenever there is a retracement and is beyond or is below the 50% level, you have to be careful with it so that it is not a complete change of direction. If it is a complete change of direction, you might decide to switch direction. Remember, you trade according to the direction of price. You don't go against the price. Now, whenever it has exceeded this 50% level, that is below it for crash and above it for boom, you want to be sure that it is actually retracement and not change of direction. And that's why we're talking about confirming a an increase in bullish pressure, in buying pressure, buying momentum, and buying volume before you place your buy trade. And the opposite is the case for boom. I hope I'm not confusing someone here. Okay, that's just it. But then whenever it is confirmed, whenever the retracement exceed the 50% level below for crash and above for boom, and it is confirmed that it is actually a retracement from the discount level for crash and then premium level for boom, if it is confirmed, I said it's always extremely profitable. So that's just the situation for crash. Now let's get back to the boom market and see how the market is faring. We are still on it because this is a fast moving, strong, bearish move. This trade will continue to run, and that's just it. So please, I will stop recording very soon, but please, I'd like you to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell if you are new, so that whenever I upload a new video, you'll be the first to watch it. Now I'm going to go to higher time frame so that I will show you the analysis that I did with this. I told you that there is another account that is running with the CN grade cancels levels on it, and I took the signal from here. Look at what the market did. Now the Fibonacci is still there. Now I did not just take the trade based on the Fibonacci, I combined the trend line. Okay, let me go landscape so that you see what I mean. Now I discovered there is a bearish move. Of course, you know I'm a tick trader because trend is my friend. There's a bearish move after this bullish move. After this bullish move, there was a bearish move, breaking all, this is a very strong sign of price complete reversal. Now he made this move and got to this point. That was when the Fibonacci was placed. Okay, because I saw a sign of retracement. I placed it and then I waited for price to get to a significant level, and then it exceeded this. I was waiting, exceeded this and got to the premium level, and then it gave me a serious sign of reversal. That was when I was able to identify that the price is respecting this trend line. So I had to place the trend line. This trend line you're seeing, I had to place the trend line and waiting until price got here, and then it started moving. We are still on this move as I'm talking to you now. What level is this? That is the CN grade cancels level 78.4 and 74.8. You can take these two levels to be one level, because in most cases price does not get to that. Now ignore all this, ignore the 96.4 and 88.6. okay, it's always hard for price to, whenever price gets to this level, it's already a change of direction, and that's what happened here. Okay, so you see we are still on the move. That account now is in deep blues. So that's just it, guys. There are other secrets, but make sure you don't trade in isolation. Even this one that we are on now, okay, there is a kind of trend line that is still being respected. That's why I was able to also take the trade. Now let's quickly put the trend line, and then you see what I mean. From here now, you discover that the market is respecting a particular trend line, and so this place has given us a confluence as well. Okay, has given us a confluence. Okay, let's go landscape. Let me know if I can put yes. Now if you look at this place, you can as well put something like this. Can you see something? Now this place has given us a confluence. In fact, that was when I placed the trade early this morning, and I gave my students the signal. So this is how we do it, guys. This is how we do it. Remember that Forex is real. It's not fake. It's not a scam. It's only when you don't know how to do it and what the market is doing at any point in time. So I'm going to say goodbye now because the video is long already. And thanks for making it to this point. And I'm very grateful. Remember, the remaining part of the year must be pure. You must make the money, and I will hear your testimony. This is CM Great Council signing out for today. But don't forget to leave your comment in the comment section, decent comments, and feel free to always contact me. Remember that my mentorship program, the life-changing program, is still ongoing, and you can't afford to miss it. Bye for now. Talk to you when I talk to you next.